Boom shakalaka. We bash.
Watch yourself, Nick. Will in the back last night turned to Jim while Jim was messing with him and said, "Watch yourself, Jim," in a very serious voice, and I lost it.
And then Jim slugged him.
Right in the chest because we're raising boys.
And we both laughed.
It was great. I should not have laughed. I couldn't help myself. His timing was so good. We're hitting the point in parenting where we have like real people. Like Will is a real person with his own like little humor, which is kind of funny. Mm-hmm. Anyway, welcome back to our real estate market update. Glad we survived whatever weird rainstorm that was this morning.
I've had enough of them.
Yeah, we're over it.
I've had one listing and we had a little bit of water in the basement. We've made some repairs this week. So it should be all taken care of. But I'm like, just quit raining.
Yeah.
Like, I know we're going to be fine. I'm going to go drive over there today just to triple check everything. But
yeah,
I'm just over it.
Yeah. So we got the stats below. Interesting. So number of homes sold in the last month was 791. And at this same time, like that same time frame last year was 811. So we're down 2%, a little bit down, but that number's been at like 10%. So that I think is really good news for a normalizing market. And also number of active homes is over 1,400, 1,401 today. So there are literally more homes to look at today than there has been in
9+ years.
Yeah, long time.
I was telling somebody that this morning.
Yeah. Well, and what did your people get pre-approved at? What rate?
6.6 and some change. And I'm like, I haven't had a pre-approval that low for rate
in a minute. Yeah.
That didn't have points or weird stuff going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just a traditional deal. So.
Yeah, which is great. Nick's been listening to a lot of real estate finance podcasts, and
I squeezed it in there among my fantasy baseball and Joe Rogan's.
Are you still winning? Oh God.
Yeah, I'm winning both my fantasy baseball leagues now that you mention
it. Good. Our deal with fantasy sports is that if he wins, I get the money.
One's a free league, so.
Didn't know that. Well, okay, I care less about that one. But anyway, so yeah, I think like it's traditionally the weeks that school starts is a little bit quiet. So we'll see kind of how next week goes. But I'm really happy with where things are. And also, what is the labor market thing? I was half listening to that this morning.
So what stood out to me, there are some sectors that are up. I think a lot of the healthcare stuff, they're gaining more jobs, but government jobs are down considerably. They're making cuts there. I think the overall labor market, not great, but which is usually a sign that maybe there's some rate relief coming to kind of stimulate some things.
Yeah.
So, yeah, between that 6.6 approval and kind of that news, I think we're headed in a better direction.
Gosh, I would love to get to 6. Can we get to 6?
I've seen people talking about 6, but it's like, there's always talk. Yeah. We're going to wait and see.
Here's the other problem. If they go to 6, the market's going to flood.
Somewhat. I think 6, great number. 5 would screw things up.
I know, but I think this is my personal take. I think if rates go to 6, I think everybody who has been on the cusp the last 2 years of like, we would really love to move, but we have a 3% mortgage, but our house really doesn't fit what we need. All of those people are going to be like, fine, whatever, 6% is good. Let's go. Like, I think that's going to happen. That's my personal take. We'll see.
Probably wouldn't be bad for us. Keep us busy.
Yeah. What else?
We're still staying busy.
We are. We're staying busy. Old Jimbo turns 3 on Sunday, which is very exciting. You've got a couple new listings that are getting real close.
Getting close. I texted them both today. I pulled my Gretna's listing sign out of the ground and shot them both pictures in front of the moving truck like, hey, it came out of there pretty easy.
Yeah.
Ready to put it somewhere else. So.
You know what? I was going to ask you about that earlier because Bonnie went quick. Like, I think people always ask us, like, how much time does it take on average from, like, the time that we talk to you to the time your house is sold? it takes as much time as you want it to take,
She,
right? Like,
she was on the ball. She had some great help.
Yeah.
And she kept things pretty.
right. But I think it just goes to show you, like, if you want to get it done fast, you can get it done fast. Because, I mean, she got a cash buyer and everything, but
We had like a week and a half or so of prep, a couple weeks of like, okay, here's the projects we're identifying. We got a pre-inspection. We're going to do items X, Y, Z, do our photos, got listed, sold the first weekend. So, I mean, it was a pretty quick process overall, but most of that process was the prep and
yeah.
step behind the scenes.
So I think that's, just a testament to, like, if you want to get it done, you can get it done, but you're going to have to send your children somewhere if you have them. Which made me think, I don't know what the saying is, but it's like trying to pick up your house or trying to clean your house while your children are home is like trying to do something in a tornado or something. It just is sort of a waste of time. Yeah, so that's what we got. What did we do this weekend? We went to the downtown farmers market, which was good. We had not been to that before. The boys thought it was okay.
Balloon animal line was pretty long,
Very long.
but we had a good time.
Yeah,
They're always so impressed to go downtown. They see the buildings, and I make
Yeah.
them look out the windows, and they were pretty.
yeah. Will said, "Oh, I dreamed of this."
Yeah,
It was
I've
very
seen this
cute.
in my
It
dreams.
was very, very cute. Also, Fred's Cracklins, is that the name? I think that's the name of it. That you bought some pork rinds from, have a pet parrot that they bring with them. That was a real big hit. So,
I was thinking I got to tag them, leave them a review or something. They were good.
Yeah.
They got some spice. They're hitting me.
yeah. Whenever Nick eats stuff that's really spicy, he starts to sweat a little bit under here. He did that on our
Enjoy
first
it.
date. It was very cute. Do you remember that? Sort of.
Happens to me often.
Yeah.
You might believe it.
Yeah. So that's what we got going on. I think it's going to be a busy fall. I really do.
I think so. It's busy now. Well, talking around the office, some of these people aren't so busy. Listings sitting. There was a couple agents I was talking to. And when I go on these appointments, even my listing that sold pretty darn quick this last time, like I prepped her, hey, most of these people, it's going to be maybe 4 or 5 weeks. I mean, that's the expectation I'm trying to set for people. Luckily, that didn't happen to me this most recent one, but I think it saw a number 42% of listings out there right now have had a price reduction. So we're seeing more and more sellers kind of come to terms with where the market's at and make those adjustments. So that's the market we're in.
Yeah. And I think that's a testament to the market is very dynamic right now. Like it's changing a lot. And so when we pull past sales to give you an idea of what your house is worth, we'll look back 6 months, 12 months. But I think at this point, you got to be hyper aware of like what's happened in the last 3 months too.
When I'm talking to these guys, like I'll look at that inventory when we're pricing stuff, but even more so than the sales, I'm looking at our competition right now because there is more inventory there, and we just got to make sure we're staying ahead of them.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases.
And I think too, if you are someone who has new construction as competition, you really need to be priced competitively because you're competing with not only homes that are brand new, so there's hopefully no imperfections, but also the sellers of those homes are builders. So it's a numbers game for them, right? Like they might need to offload stuff. They're able to price it competitively, offer things like that. So that's something you kind of need to adjust for. Look at us just talking business. What sort of nonsense do we have today?
We talk about birthday parties and kid toys and stuff, but we know a thing or two about it.
Yeah. So we think it's interesting, but
Tell them about your party store.
okay, people were sleeping on, I think it's Zurchers. It's in the old
God bless
parties. Quit. It's in the old Party City Bay off of 132nd and Center. Yeah, 132nd and Center. I went there today to get some Paw Patrol items for our Paw Patrol birthday boy, and they have so much stuff. It's so clean. It's so much better than Party City was, and it was empty. And so I'm like, please go there so that it doesn't close, so that I can continue to like buy things at the last minute. Also, so much of the stuff was like even cheaper than it was on Amazon. So I was really surprised by that. anyway, I think, and they had like nice stuff. I took some pictures because I'm a nerd like that, but it's like they had some like higher end party stuff that you can't usually find around here that you have to order online, takes a long time, whatever. So anyway, I'd check it out. Also, I went to go to Huntington Park. So the Omaha Playground Collective, which if you have little kids is a great Instagram account to follow because she goes around to the different parks and takes videos and things like that. But she went to Huntington Park like sometime in the past couple of weeks. It's fairly new. It has a bunch of really nice climbing structures. So yeah, I think we might have to check that out this weekend.
I got a climber.
We do have a climber. So anyway, I think that's all we got. We're at 10 minutes. We got to cut ourselves off. Nick's got to show a house at 12:30. So
I'll quit shaking the table while we're
I know
recording.
every time you do it, I just think, oh, okay, great. It's like we're in an earthquake. Okay, well, you guys have a great week, and we'll see you next week.
Adios.
Bye.